Here in LA, Magic Johnson's shocking decision to step down as the Lakers president on Tuesday left a lot more questions than answers. LeBron was reportedly stunned by the news, and Magic reportedly wanted to fire not only Luke Walton, but also GM Rob Pelinka. But now that Magic is gone, ESPN reports that Pelinka will not only stay as the GM, but, quote, if anything, his power will grow. We're joined by Bleacher Report senior writer Ric Bucher.
Welcome.
Busy since we've had you here last. Rick, I'm going to start with you. Are you surprised that the Lakers will keep Pelinka?
No, because they don't really have much of a choice at this point. They are on the eve of going after big fish and finding that other prize. They can't be hitting the reset right now. I also don't believe that Magic going was as much of a surprise to Jeannie Buss as we all thought initially. I believe this is ultimately what she wanted to have happen because she realized, and this is going back and I've been told this, when Magic came down on D'Angelo Russell and said, he's not a leader and I need leaders, all the players around the league took note of that. Because we think of Magic, having watched him play, the legend of Magic. The players in the league today, the age of the players in the league today, they're not aware of that. They know him more as a Dodgers owner, part owner, than they do as a legendary player.
Magic Johnson theaters. Starbucks.
Exactly.
Wow, though, that's interesting.
So when he said that, they were like, that did as much damage as anything to the idea that they were going to be able to attract a player to the Lakers. Jeannie had to know that. And I believe that she forced his hand. When she said, you can't fire Rob Pelinka, the timing of it, how he did it, that may have been a surprise. That Magic ultimately decided to go, I don't think it was it either. We're talking about a woman who was able to excise her brother from control of the team, her brother who was anointed by their father to run the team.
She had to go to court to do that.
She's Khaleesi. She's the mother of all dragons. Everybody else is going down, and she looks sweet, and you think that, oh, she's a nice woman. She's a survivor. She is way smarter than we're giving her credit for. And the whole thing where it's the emojis, thank you so much, Magic, of course. Because in the big picture, Magic is still beloved by Laker Nation. It doesn't serve her to gut Magic on the way out. She got exactly what she wanted.
Okay, so they had a session on Monday,
3 hours.
just the two of them, reportedly. And you think Magic got the message that you're on the hottest seat?
There's no question about that. She did a podcast, I think it was Sports Business Radio, and she talked about how she had discovered some things about the people that were working for her that came as a surprise and a disappointment. I believe what happened with Magic was one of those things.
Interesting. It was reported in that same podcast, she says, when they asked her about Luke Walton, she said she would defer to Rob Pelinka and Magic Johnson. It was also reported earlier in the year that Magic wanted to fire Luke Walton, and Jeannie said no. So is Magic here, you telling me I have all this power and stuff that's under my purview, but I'm not allowed to fire Rob. I'm not allowed to fire Luke Walton. So it's how much power did I have? And he just hit the deuce button.
Yes, from what I understand, yes. But Jeannie knew that was going to be the result.
That would get Magic to step away.
Absolutely, she knew what the end game was, and so that's how she set it up. Now the timing of Luke being fired around the All-Star break, trade deadline, right around there. That was more a factor of LeBron and Rich Paul, and Jeannie couldn't figure out. People were controlling her franchise, and it wasn't her, but she couldn't figure out exactly who was behind it. She was, before we make any more moves, I'm not, let's hold fire. Because, again, the trading of Julius Randle, the way D'Angelo Russell was handled, there's a lot of things that have happened that Jeannie said, you got it, that she, in hindsight, was not happy with.
Yet, there are rampant reports that Rob Pelinka is not loved around the league. In fact, that he burned many bridges to the ground as an agent and set many on fire that continue to smolder.
Skip,
right?
He betrayed a blind man. Gordon Gunn, the owner of the Cavaliers, with Carlos Boozer.
He gave him his word. He's going to let him opt out of the contract.
Yes.
He's going to let him opt out.
Okay.
He's going to sign.
You're right. But yet, at least Jeannie had a good cop, quote unquote, and a bad cop. She had magic to be able to get phone calls returned to the Lakers. Now she just has a bad cop. I'm pretty sure she just eliminated a lot of A-list potential CEOs for her company. You know, if you're going to try to go get Jerry West or Pat Riley, this could be all pie in the sky.
Yeah.
R.C. Buford, Sam Presti, Bob Myers. Like, they're just going to look at Rob Pelinka and say, I don't want to work with that. If Magic couldn't work with it, I didn't want to start with it because I want full control. So where does Jeannie, what's her exit strategy now? Because it looks to me like, because Linda Rambis now has achieved quite a measure of power in the organization as sort of a vice president to Jeannie. Kurt Rambis, obviously, is beloved as a Laker. Is it possible he just gets elevated into the president category?
I've been told that she will stay within the Lakers family.
Okay.
And Rob
That's the problem.
Well, it is. I agree. Rob Pelinka is part of that Lakers family because he's basically the proxy for Kobe.
Yep.
So now, I don't believe that this is Rob Pelinka's job and away we go. The referendum on Rob Pelinka will be this summer. And the big fish that Jeannie Buss wants is Kawhi Leonard.
Really?
If they get Kawhi Leonard, then I think that Rob, yes, has more power, he controls. But and this is what's so beautiful about this.
Okay, time out real quick. Bigger fish than Kevin Durant?
They know Kevin Durant's not.
Really? They think it's no way.
That's not happening.
All right.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, and then you look at all of the other free agents, they're not of that caliber. Kawhi and KD are on a level unto themselves.
Right.
So that's going to be the referendum as to whether Rob keeps the job. Does he get Kawhi? And what makes this so delicious in this LA arena, almost as good as you two talking about LeBron, is you're going to have a battle between Steve Ballmer and Jeannie Buss. Because Steve Ballmer has made it clear that Kawhi Leonard is the one that he wants. And he has put all his resources toward that. He also has Jerry West as a consultant. If there was anybody that Jeannie was going to go to, and this has been discussed, it's just a matter of there's still a lot of bad blood involving Jerry West within the Lakers organization. And so would love to make a lot of sense. His son is still working there. You could have a succession plan. I mean, there's a lot that would make sense for bringing Jerry back. But can you extricate him from the Clippers? What would it cost? Would Ballmer even allow that to happen? I don't know what his contract looks like, but that's where we are. We have a battle of the two LA teams over some of the same
it was
resources.
Jeannie and Phil who sort of pushed Jerry into the sunset and out the back door. So how would Jerry forgive and forget, even though he's a Laker at heart, obviously?
That would be it. And it would be, and I haven't heard this, but his son is there as a director of personnel.
Elevate him.
If you said to Jerry, we're going to have a succession plan. We want you to come in and run it, and we want you to groom Ryan, and he's going to be moving forward. If I'm Jerry West and somebody offers that to me,
how do you say
That's what
no?
he do.
And if I'm Steve Ballmer, I say, not over my dead body. Right?
Well, unfortunately, my son is not in this organization, and you're not going to elevate him, so I'm going to the place. Because again, we all going to do what's in the best interest of the kids. You make sure you go to the best school, get into the best colleges. We see this college scandal going on. We're going to make sure we get him to the right place. We want our son to follow in our footsteps. What better way? Jerry West, he built the Showtime Lakers. He built the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. And now son is following in dad's footsteps and going to build them again. That's what we're going to do for you.
So of all the things Ric Bucher just told us, the one that made me the sickest was that guy who quit. He quit on the San Antonio Spurs and talked his way right out of small market San Antonio. And he went up to Toronto and he said, well, maybe I'll stay, but maybe I won't. And he's going to wind up in the catbird seat in L.A. with a bidding war between the two franchises?
Well, they both can offer the same amount of money.
Well, I know.
He can get, a 4-year deal for about $160 million? 170.
But one will say our red carpet is deeper than your red carpet. We'll give you more perks.
I mean, when you're growing up, how many people, if you're growing up and you're an NBA, are you a diehard fan? I want to play in the NBA. How many people say, you know what, man, I can really see myself donning the red and white of the Clippers or the purple and gold of the Lakers?
Again,
this guy's a weird dude.
Who's got less drama right now, though?
We ain't gonna have no drama. We get Kawhi, we'd be no drama. We'd be drama-free with Kawhi.
He loves drama, too.
timing is everything. And obviously Kawhi is in the perfect spot because we said KD's accounted for. Everybody else isn't on his level. He's the guy.
We take Kyrie.
This is what Kawhi wanted.
Kyrie, we
This was
take
the plan
Kyrie.
all along.
You would?
Yeah, we take on.
You said you take Kimba.
No, I'm saying no.
That was when you were really desperate.
No. Yeah. We take, KD, Kawhi, Kyrie. That's the order in that which we would go.
And then where's Kemba?
Kimba might be next.
Okay.
Somewhere in the mix.
Kimba might be
Don't hate on Kemba.
No.
Kemba actually would be a good fit.
Kimba
with LeBron.
Did you see him last night?
I saw him lose and miss the playoffs.
Okay,
but he'd be killing the Hornets like they got just dearth of talent.
They're in the East and they missed the playoffs again, sub 500.
Who did he work with?
Detroit made the playoffs at 41 and 41.
But they got 2 All-Stars.
You impressed?
They got 2 All-Stars.
Detroit?
Yeah.
We're going
Blake
to talk
and
about a
DeAndre
team
and
that not missing the playoffs. Can anyone dethrone the Warriors? That's what we need
That's
to
a good
talk
question.
about next. We'll be right back.